Well, Purdue political science and professor and C-SPAN archive director Robert Browning joins us now. Robert, thanks so much for being here tonight. What was your take from what the president said?
Well, I would say it was tempered optimism. It's very rare for a president not to say that the state of the economy is strong. And he said the State of the Union is getting stronger. That's not the most optimistic speech for a president to say.
And he said it at the end, but it was interesting he didn't say it at the beginning.
Correct. And another time he said the recovery is, he didn't say shaky, but we have to be careful that the recovery continues. Well, people are holding him responsible for that recovery, and so he should be in command. And I thought it was a little bit not as strong a speech as it could have been for a president in his final year before the election.
What do you take away from what Governor Mitch Daniels says?
Well, Daniels, that's a tough thing to do, to follow the president, and he was cautious in his criticism. He tried to set out a Republican alternative, and it was interesting that he not only talked about the private economy, but he talked about the safety net, which is something that Republicans have been criticized for not taking care of the poor. And so he was trying to deliver a message, and he also tried to deliver a message of unity. So he was really trying to set up the Republican message to counter Obama's message.
There was a lot of things that President Obama has talked that he would like to see done in these last, 40 weeks before November. What do you think has a realistic chance of succeeding in this sort of divided partisan climate?
I'd say nothing. It's really, the payroll tax extension will go through because everybody wants that, but that'll be about it. It was kind of interesting laundry list for, for the last year. For a divided Congress with the president, and so that part kind of didn't connect. It was like too many programs for a president to be pushing at this late stage.
Was his State of the Union address unique from being his third in an election year to ask for so much in a partisan climate?
Well, I mean, he's setting himself up for his campaign speeches, and he'll talk about these programs, and he'll ask for a Congress that will help him enact those programs. So in some ways it's his longer-term agenda. He says, and it's also saying give me 4 more years and we'll get these things done.
Okay. Robert Browning, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
It's been a pleasure.